Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well today. And I guess if you've clicked on this video, you're looking to try and improve how you play Call of Duty, whether it be Cold War or any other Call of Duty. And so I'm going to issue you a challenge based on this video. We're going to share a whole lot of tips and tricks which have helped me to start improving, and I've improved from being a fairly ordinary COD player to being reasonable at the game. My current KD with Cold War is about 1.4, which is not too bad. I'm not ever going to be a pro level player, but I have a lot of fun with the game. So I want to issue you a challenge. The drill I'm about to show you, I want you to do for 1 week, every day for 1 week. Now, the duration that you do it for is up to you. It can be 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, whatever. But be consistent with it. If you want to get better at the game, it's important that you are consistent. I want you to do the challenge for a week, and then I want you to come back and give me some feedback. So if you're up for the challenge, put yes down in the comments below, and then in a week's time come back and let me know under your comment that says yes whether you improved or not. Gaming for XP has always been about helping gamers figure out games, get better, etc. So hopefully this one, I'm absolutely confident this one will help your game no end. So let's get into the video and let's see what happens. Okay, so we're going to hop into a custom match. And the first thing I want you to do is go into your settings menu. And depending on where you have got your horizontal and vertical stick sensitivity optimized for your play, I want you to bump it up by 2. In my case, I'm going to have them equal, so 7 and 7. Aim response curve type, up to you. You can either have it on dynamic or standard, that is your preference. Okay. Please do remember though, when you finish this drill, that you need to put those back to where they were, where your optimized settings are. So, that's the first part. Okay, so, next thing you need to do is, now I've been finding that the custom matches are a little bit buggy. So this is how this is the order I'll have to do things in. So I start with bots first. Add as many bots as you can. There aren't as many as I would like. I'd like a few more bots, please, Activision. But at this point, that's fine. As many as you can add. Go to the bot settings and make sure that the bot difficulty is on recruit. We'll talk about that in a while. Then you need to go to the game rules. Now, the game rules I would suggest are as follows. Time limit to unlimited. Points go to unlimited. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Gameplay. Turn the minimap on to constant. You can there's no change in any of the health or anything like that. You can play around, but that's generally what I go with. That's all I go with. I don't do anything else in that. When you back out, it will prompt you to save. You can save that as a custom match. Now I'm going to discard it because I've already got one saved. So the game mode you want is free for all, and you'll see now up on the top center. If I bumper across, I have already got these saved. So you can see FFA Stew has got all the settings that we already just put in. So click on that and then change the map to Nuketown. You want the shortest possible map for this drill because you want to have a consistent flow of enemies. So that's a thing. Before you get into the game, go to the loadout and create your class. Now I'm going to create a new class here and I'll show you what I recommend. It really is up to you what you want to put in here. You can go as lean or as heavy as you like. So for me, the only thing that I do is I put on the Microflex LED You can choose what reticle you want to have on. I don't even touch that. So, Microflex LED. Magazine, I'll always put on the VDV 50 round fast mag. The reason I do that is so that reload is quick. And then with underbarrel, I put on the Spetsnaz grip, whichever one gives you vertical and horizontal recoil control, and that's it. That's all I sit with. I don't go any further than that with my gun setup. Now, up to you which gun you want. I'm playing around with the Krig, the Bulldog, the Bullfrog, and the AK-74U at the moment, so that's the ones I choose. It's up to you. The only other thing that I would suggest you have on your class is please make sure that you have Scavenger on. And apart from that, you can have this set up any way you like. Really doesn't matter how you set it up, because you're only going to use that main gun, and the only reason you put Scavenger on is to make sure that you can continually getting ammunition. Once you've got all that set up, straight into the game. Now this is going to feel a little bit weird. We're starting off with the AK-74U because I've only just started playing around with this SMG in pubs. It's going to feel a bit weird, but don't worry about this. This is just about you getting your aim smooth and to the point. So the first thing to do is to try and find an enemy. Keep your eye on the minimap. Train yourself to read the minimap. Keep your aim centered. And you want to find as many as you can. Doesn't matter if you get killed straight at the bat. Rinse and repeat. This is really about just getting the flow in. Generally when you start this off, you'll be all over the place. But the flow will come. You just got to be patient. Now my suggestion is set yourself a limit on this. Set yourself a limit and stick to it every day. So that limit might be 20 minutes, it might be 30 minutes, it might be 100 kills, it doesn't really matter. Just set whatever the limit is. And the thing to do is to try and find where they're all hiding. And just be constantly going back and forward. Don't stay in one spot, otherwise you're not going to get the benefit of this.
Threat neutralized.
Keep an eye on where the dots are. Boom. What you want to do as well is you want to keep your
shot out.
You want to keep your crosshair centered in the screen.
That's 10.
And that's something else that you can practice. But you want to keep...
Confirming man down.
Now what I find with this map is that enemies are very hard to pick. And just keep doing this until you feel very, very comfortable. Until it's flowing. Read the minimap. Where was that from? I've got somebody behind me, but it doesn't matter. So this is all about developing muscle memory, and hence why we use recruitment bots. Just so you don't have to worry about too much. Concentrate on just getting your aim in and making sure your crosshairs are centered. You see how fast that reload is because I've got that magazine on? So it's virtually instant. When you can, if you stick to the center of the map, they'll tend to come to you. So it's pretty good, and you can see I feel as though I'm going at 100 miles an hour.
Hostile removed.
There you go. Now you can practice all kinds of stuff on this using this drill. You can practice your movement around the map. You can all kinds of stuff, but really all you want to do is be practicing on your centering. I stopped shooting for some reason. Work on your centering and your aim accuracy. That's all we really want to do with this particular challenge. Anticipate where you think the enemies are going to be, and you're going to be aiming into them. at that height. Also, strafing in one direction is a good idea.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
So you see I strafe to the left. Very hard to track. So you notice there I picked the farthest away enemy to shoot first. It's because the other enemy had their back to me, but you just keep doing this till you're comfortable with.
He's down.
What this also does is it allows you to read the map a lot better.
Hostile male eliminated.
Look how instant that reload is.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Hostile down.
So there you go, guys, that is the drill. And you can see I'm starting to get into a rhythm now.
Contact down.
One of the things that you will need to do with your aim is maybe peek like that, peek like that. Saw them out the corner of the eye, peek.
Female enemy neutralized.
So if you see anybody, peek, peek the lane. And that was crap shot. See how I tend to strafe one way? I tend to strafe left to right, but obviously pay attention to the direction that the bots are aiming at. You can see there it's quite obvious that there was another enemy. Other things you can do is, if you think there's an enemy here, slide around the corner like that, and you can practice your sliding. Constantly be looking for the enemies. One of the habits I'm trying to break at the moment is reloading less.
They're dead.
And there we go, guys. This
Female operator tracked out.
will help your aim a lot. How many are we up to? 70. You can see this is going, I've got 70 kills, this is going down pretty quickly.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
And I already feel warmed up. See how I strafed left to right? It actually helps a lot. Make sure that that crosshair is centered. So there's got to be an enemy here. Yep, see that? You can tell by the direction. Use cover as well. Practice using cover.
They're gone.
Left to right. Strafe. I shouldn't be telling you this because if you play me you'll know how to counter me. Also to be testing how your guns work at close range, long range.
Hostile down.
There we go. And that's how we do it. So some additional stuff you can do with this. I'm going to jump into a game and you'll notice there are no bots in this. We're in Nuketown again. I haven't put any rules on because I want to show you a couple of things.
Defend our freedom.
Okay, so I'm going to show you an aiming drill you can do. You can practice. Here's a wall. So hands are off the controller and I'm going to fire at the wall. So you can see the recoil is just all over the place. When you aim in, it will help a little bit. You see, still pretty up and to your right. Now, I'm going to insert a little video to show you. If you pull down slightly on your controller as you're firing, again, that's just We'll reload. Pull down on your controller like that, and you can see that I'm hardly moving. So this is a nice little drill you can try for yourself to get your aim on point. There's virtually no recoil just by pulling down against the recoil. And so I'm pulling down slightly to the left. It's kind of hard to see on the video footage, but that's it. Now, some of the other things that you can do to, if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, is things like the following. Have no sound on your drill, have no attachments on your gun, push the enemy level up to regular. There's a whole lot of things you can do. Once you're comfortable with the drill and maybe you think you need to challenge yourself a little bit more, then try yourself, push yourself, keep challenging yourself to push this a little bit further, a little bit further. You can even push your sensitivity up a little bit more. And yeah, hopefully this drill will help your aim, and I would really love to hear from you if it does after you do the challenge for a week. So this is how I learned, and this is how I improved my my gameplay for Call of Duty using this drill. Exclusive Ace was the guy that done this drill to start with, and you know, I've adapted it for my own style. Guys, that's it for today. Hopefully this will help you become a better player. It will help you improve in Cold War and Call of Duty in general. It will help you with all kinds of shooters. If it did, let me know. A like rating's always appreciated, and I noticed that, you know, about 88% of the people that watch my channel are not subscribed. So if you haven't subscribed and you want to continue to get these type of videos, these game guide videos and improvement videos, please consider hitting the red subscribe button. We will catch you next time on Gaming for XP. See ya. Welcome back to the channel, and I guess if you're clicking on this video, you're looking to improve as a player in Call of Duty Cold War or in Call of Duty in general. So today I'm going to run you through quite a few tips and tricks that I've learned over the years that have made me a very ordinary